Alright, now we should be live. Yes, we are. Alright, hello everyone. Today we are back in the NASCAR Roblox Cup Series. Race 11 here today at Daytona Beach. Literally Daytona Beach. Like, this is literally the beach. I can jump into the water and swim if I wanted to. So yeah, you know, let's see how far the water goes. Oh, it just ends right here. Oh, and it just goes into the void. Okay. Alright, well, let's head back to shore here. We are going to have Race 11 of the NASCAR Roblox Cup Series here today. This is the second and final race of the Daytona doubleheader. Our first one was at the Daytona Road Course. Obviously, the Daytona 500 opened the season. So this is our final race in Daytona. We're going to go out literally on the beach. So we'll take a look at our starting lineup and we will get going. Hello there, Banana Boy. So here is your starting lineup for today's race. On pole position is Kevin Harvick, and second, Denny Hamlin. Third is Alex Bowman. Fourth is Joey Logano. Fifth is Kyle Busch. Sixth is Kurt Busch. Seventh, Chase Elliott. Eighth, Brad Keselowski. I kind of fell over there. So eighth was Brad Keselowski. Let's take a look here. Ninth, Bubba Wallace. 10th, Chase Briscoe. 11th is your standings leader, Martin Truex Jr., and the 12th is Kyle Larson. 13th, Ryan Blaney. 14th, Eric Almirola. 15th, Matthew Benedetto. 16th, Cole Custer. 17th, Austin Dillon. 18th, Eric Jones. 19th, William Byron. And 20th is Ross Chastain. 21st, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 22nd, Chris Buescher. 23rd, Christopher Bell. 24th, Ryan Preece. 25th, Tyler Reddick. 26th, Anthony Alfredo. 27th, Ryan Newman. 28th, Michael McDowell. 29th, Corey LaJoie. And 30th is Daniel Suarez. 31st is Justin Haley. 32nd, James Davidson. 33rd is BJ McLeod. 34th, James Davidson. 35th, Timmy Hill. 36th, Quinn Houff. 37th, Josh Bilicki. And rounding out the field is Cody Ware. So we're going to be here for 50 laps. And, yeah, can I be in this race? Is there more than one race? This is not a mini season, so this is just one big race. For the NASCAR Roblox Cup Series. So this is just the main Cup Series we run in this game, and then the mini seasons you can join, but this one you can't join as a car. So either way, you can't be a car. So yeah, I think we're ready. So it's gonna be 50 laps. The first stage is 12 laps, second stage is 13 laps, and the last stage is 25 laps. And yeah, so, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot it's a Game Pass, right. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna get ready to come to the green flag. This time by for 50 laps at the Daytona Beach, and the green flag is on the air. We are off and racing. We're gonna have to watch from the back here to make sure we don't hit them. You can see they spread out on the highway here, on the road. I don't know if it's a highway or not. There they go. You can see them changing lanes, spreading out all over the place. Looks like Denny Hamlin was able to clear out to the front. We're going to be able to get by them here onto the back into turn 1 and 2 and on the back straightaway. But now as they head onto the sandbanks of 1 and 2 into the braking zone. Looks like it was Brad Keselowski who was able to take advantage of that. Here comes Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He goes to the outside. He's going to take the lead away. Now down the backstretch on the sand. Almirola going way down low. Here comes Kurt Busch with momentum. Kurt Busch trying to get to the front. Keselowski takes the lead back. Here, that's where Harvick and Almirola is. We'll see if it works out for them here. There will be non-competitive pit stops due to the fact that we are running on sand. It's going to be like Bristol dirt. Oh, Harvick and Almirola getting a huge run on the bottom. They're going to be side by side for the lead. Harvick leads lap 1. You can see how important the inside lane was there. Almirola and Harvick, they were down on the bottom, down the back straightaway, ready for 3 and 4, and that's exactly what happened. They take advantage. Now Eric Almirola, he's out in front ahead of Harvick. Jones in the draft. Byron, Kurt Busch are top 5 right now. As we head down the long straightaway on the main road here. Heading down into turn 1 and 2. Almirola is going to gain more time. Keselowski dives down low into turn 2. Gains a little bit of ground. Who's going to go to the bottom here as we head back onto the sand? Keselowski seems to be the lowest driver on the track. He's low, but here comes Almirola. Big run. Almirola pulling away here. He's trying to become the second driver to get 2 wins here this season. Martin Truex became the first driver to do that, winning the last race. But Aric Almirola, if you remember, he dominated the Kansas race, missed out on 1 point the entire race, and yeah, so if he can put up another performance like that, he could be the champ. He could be championship favorite along with Truex. But Almirola leads lap 2. Keselowski with momentum to the inside takes the lead away. Let's see if he can clear Almirola. It looks like he is just barely clear. He's still on the bottom, but he's slowly moving up. Now he's coming back down to the white line there, the inside white line. So now we're going to be coming down towards 1 and 2. Keselowski on the. Will he be able to clear Almirola for sure? Yes, he will. Out of turn 1, and now he's got a big run. Keselowski pulling away with the lead. Keselowski with a huge lead. Big lag there. Will he fall back? Doesn't look like it. Oh, more lag coming. Alright, so I don't know who led lap 4 right there. That's some really big lag. Get them down here. So we're going to be coming on to lap 4. Should be coming around right about now. Yep, there's the leader. See if the order got mixed up. Not really. Keselowski's still out in front. Almirola fell back to the pack. But other than that, not much. Brad Keselowski out in front. And the leader right here. Keselowski's been pretty consistent with the stage points here. Now, as you can see here, pulling even farther ahead from the pack. He's going to go to the outside line here into 1. But it looks like everybody else it is. Keselowski still out in front. The car is going to the bottom line. How much will they be able to gain if they stay there? Keselowski coming a little bit lower to cover. On the super wide back straightaway here. See cars really going crazy back here, going all over the place. As we come back up towards the front to Keselowski. He should be able to lead lap 4, but we'll see how much time the inside line gains on him here. Out of 4, Almirola is right back to him. Harvick and Chris Buescher coming as well. Keselowski leads into lap 5. Now we'll go back here and kind of go back to the pack. B.J. McLeod up here, a really good day for Ford so far. They got all of the top 5. Kurt Busch and William Byron are the next 2. They are Chevys, but then Ryan Blaney, Chase Briscoe, Michael McDowell, Eric Jones also up here. Jones is a Chevy, but Blaney, Briscoe, and McDowell Ford. So a great day for Ford right now. Keselowski still has the lead heading into 1 and 2. Is anybody able to get down to the bottom? McLeod stacks up the field. So Byron's going to be able to get by to 6. So that's going to be the battle for the last stage point. Almirola trying to get up to Keselowski to battle for the lead. He's still pretty far back, but once again, he's going to try to use the bottom line here into 3 and 4 to gain a little bit of time on the 2 car. Can he do it, though? Down the back straightaway, coming up on turn 3 and 4 here. And now, Almirola, he's a little bit lower than Keselowski, but not as much. We would have wanted to be lap 6. Keselowski still the leader. So this is our nearest battle here. We got Kevin Harvick, B.J. McLeod, and Chris Buescher. They are a little bit spread out now, but Buescher coming up on McLeod, and we hit the sand there. So McLeod trying to find a way by Chris Buescher here. We're on lap 6 out of 12 for stage 1. McLeod right on the bumper. Zigzag a little down the straightaway. Oh, Buescher gets the bumper from McLeod. Here comes B.J. McLeod. He moves up to 4th. Aric Almirola trying to get near Brad Keselowski. It looks like he's closing in a little bit more every single lap, and now he's taking the lead away. Aric Almirola to the front, and he has the bottom line. It's really Keselowski, Almirola, then the pack. Keselowski, he can dominate stages, but I've never seen him really do good after that. Oh, he pulls away. Big lead for Keselowski again. And Almirola, he's just dominated races. So we have a stage dominator and a race dominator. Let's see what happens here. Oh, big lag. Big lag heading into lap 7. They both fall back. They're caught in my lag. Bunch of drivers caught in my lag. Keselowski falls to the back. Yep, there he goes. Something always happens to Keselowski in this series. So now we're going to go by everybody here. And BJ McLeod is the leader. He's trying to become a two-time winner in the series. If you remember, he won the second race of the season at Atlanta. So he's got a big lead right now over Eric Jones, who he could use these points here. He's outside of the top 30 in points, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, he's outside the top 30, so he could use these points here, these stage points. Oh, McLeod falls back to the pack, but he pulls ahead a little bit. Almirola fell back to third. Keselowski fell way in the back. Tough break for him. But his stage cautions are coming. Here comes William Byron on the bottom. He's up to second. Lap 8 here. William Byron 31st in points. He's another driver who could really use the points here. He's going to clear Eric Jones in the draft of McLeod. Looks like Ryan Newman on the bottom line there. Can he do anything? Here comes William Byron, bumper to bumper with McLeod. Can he find a way by him? Heading into 1 and 2 here on lap 8. Jones also coming. Truex at the bottom, 3 wide. Bubba Wallace going to the front. Bubba Wallace out of nowhere to the lead. Cole Custer behind him. If you remember, Bubba Wallace and Brad Keselowski, they were the two dominant cars at Atlanta, the second race of the season. And they fell back to some big lag, kind of like Keselowski here. And BJ McLeod was able to sneak by for the win. But if you take a look, William Byron on the bottom line, he should be able to get to the lead. Truex out to the front, but he's to the outside line. Byron, huge run. He takes the lead. Stenhouse clear to second, but William Byron now takes the top spot on the lap 9 of stage 1. Now down the long front straightaway and the long back straightaway. William Byron still out in front. Trying to control the field. No car has gone off yet, so no caution. William Byron still on the front. Martin Truex Jr. on the bottom. Almost gets to Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Side by side with him, it looks like here. Let's go check and see for sure. Yeah, he is beside him. Truex on the bottom here. He's been pretty good at the road courses, but we're yet to see him win on an oval. Really do that great on an oval, because without those 2 wins, he only has 51 points throughout the season, which is good enough for like third to last in points. So these wins are really helping him. And the caution comes out. No, it doesn't, because Ryan Blaney goes over the wall. Fire makes contact with Blaney, and Blaney, the struggles continue for him. He goes over the wall. Ryan Blaney is out of the race. Ryan Blaney went from in the playoffs having a decent season. He has fallen off of a cliff in the last few races. 2 to 4 races. I don't know exactly the amount. But he went from like 16th in points to now 30, 28, 26 to 24th in points. Fell out of the playoffs, and now he's out by a decent amount. And now the struggle continues for him. First driver out today. Super, if I knock cards off, it's because I'm on my laptop, so my controls are white. Okay, that makes sense. So Fire joined the game here. He's going to be spectating. But now we're going to come up to 2 laps to go on the stage. Martin Truex Jr. It's not like he needs the points. He's secured his spot into the playoffs. He is now officially locked in with 2 wins. It's impossible to get knocked down unless they do like some serious crime or something. But yeah, Truex is in. There's Blaney sitting on the other side of the road. On the other side of the wall there. He's still on the road, but he's out. So Truex. Michael McDowell coming up through the field, neck and neck with William Byron. He's going to try to side draft to the front. Truex still out in front here. So we head down towards turn 1. Now into turn 1 we go. Martin Truex Jr. out in front. Chris Buescher, Eric Jones on the bottom. Buescher coming to the front. Garrett Smithley comes out of nowhere. Buescher up to the front. Coming up on the final lap for stage number 1. Top 5 get stage points. Right now, those are Chris Buescher, Martin Truex Jr., Michael McDowell, Eric Jones, and Garrett Smithley. Who's going to get it? Bubba Wallace way down to the bottom of the track down there. He's got Ryan Newman behind him. If they stay down there, we'll see if they're able to gain a lot of ground. Corey LaJoie going down. Newman even further down on the track. Jones going to the bottom. Jones on the inside. Jones at the front. Buescher trying to put up a fight. Jones keeps the lead. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go on stage number 1. The top 5 will get stage points. A big lag here. We'll see what happens for Jones and Buescher. Jones and Buescher to the back. Just like what happened to Keselowski earlier. Garrett Smithley riding on top of a few cars. That's car surfing there. McDowell going to the front. Suarez on the bottom. Truex back to the front. Like he needs any more points than he already has. I mean, he doesn't have that many points compared to other drivers without his wins. But I mean, still. McDowell falls back to second. Timmy Hill up here just trying to steal some stage points away from some full-time drivers. But it's Martin Truex Jr. He's looking to go... Oh, I'm on pit road. Okay. He's looking to go back-to-back here. Be the first driver to do that and get his 3rd win of the season already. It might not be the end of the race, but he's looking like the dominant car. Martin Truex Jr. wins stage 1. McDowell, Timmy Hill, Garrett Smithley, and then we'll have to take a look after that. What's the craziest thing that happens at your school? Okay, so here's the thing. I don't really know because this is what I do at school. My work. I play games on my computer when I'm done because it's not like I have anything else to do. If not, I finish homework. I go to the next class. But the craziest thing I know of is we were at school and a valve on one of the toilets in the bathroom broke, flooded the hallway. So yeah, we got the day off. that was kind of crazy. All right, so we'll give Truex his 5 points. Then it was Michael McDowell getting 4. That's gonna break his tie with Ross Chastain. 3 points go to Timmy Hill, and I think Timmy Hill. All right. Timmy Hill. Pause 3. Okay, and then Garrett Smithley got 2 points, and then I have to check who else got points. Smithley got 2. That's going to put Garrett Smithley, I believe, 1 point out of the playoffs. So that 2 points were huge for him. Make it. Oh, yeah, yep. I'll do it. Alright, so let's go find out who the last guy to get points was in the playoffs. Or who to get points here. And it looks like it was Suarez at the line. So Daniel Suarez is going to get another point. So that's going to put Garrett Smithley. So Garrett Smithley gains 1 point through all of that on the cut line. Make sure it's charging, and we will get right to it's charging. So we are ready to go. We're going to do 13 laps now for stage number 2. We're going to go to lap 25. And we'll see what happens here. Brad Keselowski, he was the dominant car to start. Fell to the back with a little bit of lag. But now we're going to see what he can do. So we're going to have one mandatory here because of the sand. It's going to be like Bristol dirt where we kind of have to, not have competitive pit stops. That's what it is. So, yeah, we're going to have a pit stop here at lap 25. And then they should be able to make it to the finish. Am I still alive? Alright, here we go. Green flag is on the air. We are off and racing. Slow start for Alex Bowman there. It's not good for him. Let's get in the first person. I'm going to watch a race. McLeod falls to the back early. Bowman there as well. Also in the back. Harvick, Newman, Haley, Briscoe, Custer, Kozlowski. Oh, Timmy Hill falls to the back early. Suarez. Oh, nope. A couple other guys falling back. We'll see who has the lead here heading out of 1 and 2. It looks like it's going to be Eric Almirola. He's came back through the field, and Almirola is now out in front. Ross Chastain, we haven't seen him a little bit. Byron goes off the track, and the caution comes out. Byron, and he goes off the track, up the hill. Luckily, he didn't end up in the ocean there, but that's going to be a caution. I didn't kick them. I was way behind them. I got to the front. Okay, let's see if there's any other cars besides Blaney and Byron who are off. Doesn't look like it. That should be William Byron right there. Yes, it is. Yeah, nobody else is off. So, it was a good day going for William Byron, and yeah, looks like he might have a chance to win towards the end, but that obviously might change here. So he's going to be on the 2-minute clock here. That's going to start now, so he's got 2 minutes to get back on track and back racing. If he does not get back on track in the 2 minutes, he is out, and this is probably one of the easiest tracks to get back to the racing surface, and just like that, he is there. So you know, that's an advantage. So if you were to wreck at this track and you were to go into the infield, this is the track where you want to do it. Now, you definitely don't want to end up over here and potentially in the ocean. That'd be bad. Actually, let's see if there's anybody in the ocean. You know, I probably saw you some damage. Alright, it depends on the state you live at. But yeah, there's Ryan Blaney. I'll take a look at it. There's the 12 car. Went over the wall, so that's going to be it for him. Yeah, but fire, that depends on what state you live in. And also what area of the state you live in. Alright. So Bowman and Byron back there. Hendrick has struggled this season except for Chase Elliott. Elliott has a win. But other than that, Hendrick has been struggling. Rick Ware Racing on average is doing better. That tells you something. Alright. Alright. Green flag on the air. We are back off and racing. I could have been traveling in. I mean, Ohio is probably the state I travel to the most commonly. That's just because that's kind of like the one spot we can travel through to get to other spots. But yeah, we usually don't go to like malls or anything. It's just like gas station on the side of the highway. Anyway, so down the front straightaway we go here. Looks like Ryan Preece is going to be able to jump out to the front. Let's run to the front before they start spreading out everywhere. Josh Bilicki pulls ahead to the front. Harvick down to the bottom. A little bit of lag there. Because that's the one state, like, all the road. Oh, Timmy Hill into the ocean! Timmy Hill into the ocean. We're going to throw a caution for that. I don't know if we're going to be able to get him back on track. Oh, they might be going around another lap. We aren't going to make it around before they can. I don't think. Oh, we missed it. No. Okay, so they're going to go around for another lap here. It's going to mix up the order a little bit. Because we follow the roads, so can't get us in when we're traveling 60 miles an hour. Alright. This is what I've been saying. Us in Michigan, we've been trying to warn you about Ohio for like 200 years, and nobody listened now. But yeah, Timmy Hill, first driver to go into the ocean here. You see, in real life, he would have to evacuate his car pretty quickly, so he'd probably just be out. But, let's see. Or if he is on the ground, he's not just floating, we might be able to get him. It looks like he is on the ground. But I don't know, because he would technically just have to, like, get out of the car. So I don't know if we should get him or not. Alright, what do you people think in the stream chat or even New Flyer? Like, do you think we should try to get Timmy Hill? Or should we go 200 years only? No, like the history. The history. Because it started with the Toledo War, which quote unquote war. Like there was only one injury from it. It was one dude got punched in the face, I think, or something like that. But yeah. Here's Ryan Blaney. Yeah, we gotta find out if we should get Timmy Hill and the walls go down. Few cars get by, they're going to do another lap. Elliott's off the track. Newman's in the ground. Suarez is on top of Newman. Red flag has been thrown. Alright, yeah, that's a red flag. Alright, I'm going to make a decision here. Timmy Hill is out because he would have to, get out of the car. We're going to have 3 cars out. It looks like Timmy Hill's one of them. Ryan Blaney's one of them. Ryan Newman's probably out because he's literally in the ground right now. So I don't know how we can get him out. Elliott got pushed off into the sand from that. He's already running in the back, but still. Same with Suarez just has really bad luck there in that case. But, I mean, jeez. See, now it's going to be tough to get these guys back on track without hitting the wall. So this is going to be an interesting 2 minutes here. If we can get them back on track or if they're just going to keep running laps here. Because these guys are practically a lap down already when they line up. So here we go. There we go. Okay, that's good. That makes things easier. No, where did he... Oh, Elliott over the wall! Elliott out of the race. So we try to get him back on track. Elliott goes over the wall. That's a disqualification. He's going to join Ryan Blaney. Alright. That's fine. Alright, so now we just got to try to knock Suarez off of Ryan Newman here, because I don't think we're getting Newman back on... Yeah, Newman is stuck in the ground, so we just got to hope nobody runs into him here. So, yeah, this is kind of interesting how this is playing out here, because now we have Timmy Hill, Ryan Blaney, Chase Elliott, and Ryan Newman. Newman is on track, but stuck in the ground. Timmy Hill's in the ocean. Stenhouse just hopped over everybody. Dylan's off track now. They're going to have to do another caution lap. Jones is in the ground now. Okay, this is a mess. We were about to go green, but, I mean, obviously we aren't going to be doing that. Okay, so Jones and Newman are... Newman's back. Alright, so Newman either went through Earth or he's back on track and racing. We're going to restart on lap 18 now after all of this. Right? Well, Austin Dillon, we got to try to get back on track. What on earth is going on here? Okay. These cars must have come from Ohio. Okay, there we go. Just gotta hope the walls don't go down when I'm trying to get Dylan back. Suarez lines up on pole now through all of this. There we go, okay. These cars are just going crazy here. There you go. Oh, Suarez and Stenhouse got let through. Just a caution 400. Daytona beat says no. Well, this is all under one caution. That's the thing. We haven't even got racing yet. This is still technically just one caution. It's just one continuous caution where they have to do laps because the walls keep coming down. I don't know how they're doing that. I mean, I'm sure I clicked them at least once, but I mean, this is just ridiculous. Walls went down like 3 times. Took a minute to decide that Timmy Hill was out. We're already half an hour. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Okay. Come on. So we got an hour and 10 minutes left on the hour 40-minute clock. So that's how that's going to go. We're almost to the end of Austin Dillon's Get Back on Track clock. Yeah, it's basically red winding down. And Austin Dillon's not going to go back on track here. It looks like 20 seconds left. We might have another DNF, and the cars have been let go by fire. Alright, well, Dillon's probably going to be a lap down here if we get him back on track. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, it doesn't matter. Time's up. Austin Dillon out of the race. Walls have been put down. I don't know if he put him back up or not, but, I mean, geez, we've done like half the stage under caution here. Walls have come back up. Alright, just let him back up. Alright, you know what? We're just going to restart lap 18. I'm not even going to count that lap. The other one, so I gotta count that one. Alright, so we're gonna be restarting on lap 19 here. We've done like half of the... I think we've done half of the stage under caution here. Okay, so this race has been turned upside down. We have we have Timmy Hill out, we have Ryan Blaney out, we have Chase Elliott out, Eric Jones out, Austin Dillon out, potentially Ryan Newman out. I'm not 100% sure that Ryan Newman is out, so he got pushed through Earth. I mean, this is insane. All right, we're gonna restart. 7 laps to go, finally. And yep. Oh no, we still got cars coming around. Ricky Stenhouse, Cody Ware, Daniel Suarez. Alright, so this race has just been completely turned around. I got to do something. Alright. Green flag is finally back out in the air. We are back off and racing. There's Austin Dillon, who's out of the race. Timmy Hill's in the ocean. Chase Elliott and Ryan Blaney are over the wall. And Eric Jones and Ryan Newman are either in the ground. There's Ryan Newman. Yeah, he's still in the ground. Alright. This has just been a crazy caution. Heading into turn 1, into the braking zone. Alex Bowman seems to be the leader. Quinn Houff jumps out to the front. He's trying to get his second win of the season. I can't believe I'm saying that in a sentence. Corey LaJoy jumps out to the lead. Justin Haley and James Davidson on the bottom, though. They should be able to take advantage down there. So we have 6 confirmed cars out. There's Timmy Hill in the ocean. But in the Atlantic, his car just remains there in the Atlantic Ocean. Justin Haley down to the bottom. McLeod down to the bottom. McDowell down to the bottom. Justin Haley out to the front. Lap 20 and the front wall goes up. Chaos again. Does anybody get put on the ground? They are like 4,000 wide. Oh, wow. More chaos in this race. It looks like there's like 20 cars on the field. Eric Jones gets pushed down the track. What on earth is going on? Alright. So now BJ McLeod is back to the front. This is just... okay. If we can just have one, like, clean, organized lap. Oh, Logano falls back in the lag. They're 4 wide for the race lead. Christopher Bell, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Martin Truex Jr., and Anthony Alfredo. They go to 3 wide. What on earth is going on? Okay. So there they go. Fire's going to run in the middle of the pack. Keselowski back to the front. Talk about a comeback for Brad Keselowski there, but Christopher Bell is able to pull out to the front here. 5 laps to go on the stage. Kyle Larson, I don't know where he's been all season, really, but he's up towards the front. Now, he runs into Eric Jones's car, which is in Earth. Like, it has been planted on Earth. It's a landmark now. I don't understand what's going on here. And I'm the announcer, so I'm supposed to understand this. I mean, I do understand it, but it's just chaos, so there's no way for me to tell what's going to happen next. As you can see here, Ross Chastain jumps to the front, big lag. Justin Haley jumps to the front. How was I supposed to... okay, well, this is ridiculous. More lag. Haley's still out in front. Got a runny nose. I'm going to need tissue at the end of the stage. And go to the bathroom. Alright. Yeah, I might throw a caution because I need a tissue. Alright, Justin Haley still out in front. Heading into 3 and 4. He's going to hold on to the lead. 4 laps to go on the stage. And the front wall gets put up again. What is going on? Alright, there we go. Yeah, that would have been a good opportunity to get tissue. Anyway. Pure chaos going on here. Now, big lag. There goes Chastain, Bell, Larson, and Haley to the back. Byron's come back to the front. Stenhouse is there as well. Truex has been running up front all day, so that's nothing new. What on earth is going on? I'm leapfrogging when I tried to pass failure. Kurt Busch went off track. Caution is going to come out. What is going on in this race? We'll take a look at Timmy Hill in the ocean right there. At least he got some stage points before he wrecked out, but Kurt Busch goes around. That's going to be a caution. Went around over by turn 1. So we'll have to get him back on track. I thought that was Austin Dillon for a second, so we're going to restart with 3 laps to go on the stage. Yeah, there's Austin Dillon. Here's Ryan Newman. There's Eric Jones on the left. Now, I'll have to take a look at where Kurt Busch is because I don't believe... Yeah, he isn't over the wall, but if he went behind the banking here, he would technically be out, and he is not behind the banking. So he is good. Looks like he just kind of got pushed off there on the side through the lag, potentially. But we're going to give him 2 minutes to get back on track here, starting now. And he's already right back on track. That took 1 second. So we're just going to wait for him to come around and line up. And we'll go racing, and the walls have dropped down. So we were under caution since Kurt Busch wrecked. There's a reason I have him going around the track. Okay. Well, we got to take a long walk back. I hope we can beat them. We are going to beat them. I got to go to the other side of it. Oh. Because that's another lap being ran under caution. We're going to go to 2 laps to go. Kurt Busch should have passed through. We got a couple cars here that we're going to have to let go by. Cars in the back. Here's the lead pack, and the walls are going down. Looks like we were able to get... Eric Jones is back on track, so that's good. Alright. Bye, fire. So Eric Jones, Cody Ware, and Denny Hamlin kind of gets forced outside the track. They go by. Cody Ware is still here somehow. Do the other people line up yet? Michigan is better. Okay, no, they haven't lined up yet. Okay. Okay, so here's the main group of cars we're waiting for. Kyle Larson, Justin Haley, Brad Keselowski, Alex Bowman, Chase Briscoe, Matty Benedetto, Tyler Reddick, and the Chip Ganassi Racing teammates. And then there should be 2 more drivers coming around, Denny Hamlin and Eric Jones. And here they are coming down the back straightaway. Alright, so remember, at the end of the stage, there's going to be the pit stop, the non-competitive pit stop that will happen. Hamlin and Jones lining up. So let's see how many cars we have left in this race at this point. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. We started with 38, I think. I mean, 6 drivers out already, and we aren't even halfway through the race. But we're going to restart with 2 laps to go on the stage. Hopefully the chaos calms down here. Green flag out of the air. We're off and racing. Cody Ware gets a good start, but he falls back immediately. Did I just see a car? Oh, that's Austin Dillon. Okay, he's out already. So that doesn't matter. There's Ryan Newman. Eric Jones was able to get back on track, so he is probably like 4 laps. He's probably like 6 laps down. Well, did he technically go? But the ground isn't a wall, so yeah, Eric Jones is just So we're Eric Jones. I think he's like 6 laps down. So this caution is gonna get him back 5 laps down. So he's gonna be many laps down here. Christopher Bell going to the bottom, though. We got like a tandem drafting race here. Cole Custer and Eric Smithley. Smithley leaves Cole Custer. McLeod and Harvick working together. Big train of cars back there. Custer to the front. Now heading into 3 and 4. What happens coming up on the white flag of the stage? Christopher Bell down to the bottom. Stenhouse clears Custer. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go on the stage. There's Austin Dillon. He is out of the race. He failed to get back on track within the 2 minutes allowed. Bell down to the bottom. He's going to try to hold off the field here. Bell, Stenhouse, Custer, Smithley, Reddick seem to be the top 5 right now. We're going to have to put up the pit wall here. Bell, still out in front by quite a bit. You can see Timmy Hill's car in the water. Christopher Bell so far ahead. Here we go. This stage is going to go to Christopher Bell here unless he messes up in the 3 and 4. Which he is not going to do. Out of the final turn. Christopher Bell wins. Stenhouse, Alfredo, Custer, Reddick. Bell, Stenhouse, Custer, Alfredo. Bell, Stenhouse, Custer, Alfredo, Reddick. Alright, so we're going to have our mandatory non-competitive pit stops here. And then we'll hand out stage points. Alright, so I'm going to wait for the drivers to come around to pit road at the beach. 40 o'clock in here comes pit stops. On to pit road they go. Bell out in front, then Alfredo, Stenhouse, Hamlin, Custer, Cody Ware, Bubba Wallace, Garrett Smithley, Tyler Reddick, Brad Keselowski, Kevin Harvick, Josh Bilicki, BJ McLeod, Kyle Larson. And that's the order. Bell comes out in front. We'll see where he decides to line up. Here's your running order right now. And they go into the wall, into the catch-up wall there. There's Elliott and Blaney who are out. Alright, so now we're going to award our stage points here. Christopher Bell, the top driver in the standings right now without a win. He's going to collect 5 more points. If he can keep this up, he is probably easily going to make the playoffs. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is going to get 4 points here. It's going to get him ahead of Brad Keselowski in the points and break his tie with Cole Custer. Then it was... Let me go back to my notes here. Custer, Alfredo, Reddick. Okay. So Cole Custer, he's going to be in a tie with Brad Keselowski, so Cole Custer's still stuck in a tie. That was Anthony Alfredo. He's going to get 2 points. And 1 point went to Tyler Reddick. And that's going to get Tyler Reddick to a nice, even round. Points. So throughout the stages, the playoff, the 16 drivers in the playoff stay the same. Garrett Smithley did gain 1 point on Daniel Suarez, though. So we're going to restart on lap 26 here. They are good till the end. On tires, we had sand. We're treating it like Bristol dirt. They have mandatory pit stops that they have to take because of that. And, yeah, we're going to get back going racing here. Green flag on the air. We're off and racing again. We're running to the end here. Lap 50. Logano right behind Byron. Clear Paco. Woo, he made it. Logano falls back. Larson to the front. Here comes Logano. Through the middle. Run stalls out. He keeps coming. Knocks everybody out of the way. And Joey Logano. He's got a super run here. Logano way out to the front. And he's still got momentum. The 22 car, Joey Logano, from last to first in the matter of half a straightaway. I mean, to be fair, the straightaways are super long, but still. Oh, I forgot to put the wall down. Nobody got to pit road. Whew, that could have been disastrous right there. There's Logano, Custer, Kurt Busch. Those are your top 3 right now. There's Austin Dillon, who's already out of the race. Lap 27. Kurt Busch gonna try the bottom line here. Heading into 1 and 2. He's side by side with Cole Custer here. They're trying to catch up to Logano. Logano's slow into 1. Kurt Busch through to the front. Now back onto the beach. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Kurt Busch still the leader. Kurt Busch out in front. Trying to catch up is Joey Logano. But Kurt Busch has the bottom line. Kurt Busch, he wrecked a little bit ago, but now he's right back to the front. Was able to get the free pass, and now he's the leader to lap 28. Eric Jones still 5 laps down. Kurt Busch out in front here. He's got a pretty big lead over Logano. Oh, Logano again slow into turn 1. But this time Kurt Busch goes to the top. 1 car way down low. Who is that? Is that Cody Ware? No, his teammate Josh Bilicki. I know, Rick Ware Racing Car when I see one. There's Timmy Hill. You can see him just sitting in the ocean there. Kurt Busch out in front. A couple cars going down low there. Looks like that is Ryan Preece. Can he gain time with with Josh Bilicki on the bottom? Preece on the bottom all the way up to second from no man's land. Ryan Preece coming up to the front here on the lap 29. Kurt Busch still out in front, but the pack is coming. They got a big train forming. Is that Eric Jones maybe on the bottom down there trying to make a move? No, that's Chase Briscoe. Bell to the bottom into turn 2. He's going to gain a little bit of ground up into the top 5, it looks like. Your top 5 right now: Kurt Busch, Ryan Preece, Josh Bilicki, Joey Logano, Christopher Bell. Busch, Kurt Busch going down low, trying to defend. Big lag. Who is our leader? Coming up on the lap 30 here. Kurt Busch still out in front. Lap 30. Kurt Busch pulling away even more. Kurt Busch way out in front of everybody here. I thought he was going off into the... Thought he was about to wreck off right there, but no, he still has a lead. So let's go back here. Let's see the battle. We got Josh Bilicki, syndicate drivers, Joey Logano and Ryan Preece. Christopher Bell and Cole Custer round up the top 5 right now, so we'll go back to Logano and Preece. Preece goes in the same line as Logano. Logano potentially could have gained a lot of ground on the inside line there. Larson down to the bottom. Can he gain anything? One car going way down low back there. It looks like that could be Kevin Harvick. Harvick they're trying to catch up to Logano right now is what the pack is trying to do. Harvick on the bottom. Bilicki falling back. Harvick closing in on the top 5. He might even be in the top 5. 20 laps to go in the race. Kurt Busch still way out in front. Still, Preece and Logano is the battle closest up here. Down the straightaway, one car to the bottom line. There's that Daniel Suarez. Yes, it is. Here's the main pack. You got Kurt Busch, who's way out in front. Then Josh Bilicki, he's way behind Kurt Busch, but he's way out in front of the pack. Preece and Logano fall back. Bell and Suarez now up and gaining a few spots. Now they're 3 wide back there for 4th between Suarez, Preece, and Logano. Big lag down the back straightaway here. To go, Kurt Busch still way out in front. He's trying to get a win and get himself into the playoffs here. Christopher Bell on the bottom, trying to get up to 2nd, taking the spot away from Josh Bilicki. He does just that. Jones on the bottom, 5 laps down, trying to work his way to get a lap back. Lap 32 here. 19 laps to go in the race. Christopher Bell up to 2nd. You can see Newman's car in the ground there, trying to get out of the ground, it looks like, but that's probably not going to do anything. Suarez and Harvick up there as well. You can see Eric Jones on the bottom. He's trying to work his way past Kurt Busch, get 4 laps down, and then hope a caution comes out to get 3 laps down, just like that. But, yeah, it's going to take a lot for that to happen. Kurt Busch has battled back from a lap down in just this race. If you remember, he brought out a caution near the end of the stage, I believe, and he was able to come back from a lap down, got the free pass, and now he's up in the front with a massive lead. But as you can see here, we got Christopher Bell, Daniel Suarez, Josh Bilicki battling it out. Eric Jones on the bottom. He looks pretty fast here right now. If he was on the lead lap, he would be challenging for 2nd. He's going to clear Christopher Bell, and now he got Kurt Busch in front of him. Eric Jones trying to work his way to get some laps back, but he is still 5 laps down. It's going to take a while for him to get back up. He's going to need a lot of cautions to come out. It's been a pretty clean race so far, so... except for within the cautions. Within the cautions is when the chaos has happened somehow, but, yeah. Kurt Busch still decently, he's still got a huge lead. Quinn Houff and Ricky Stenhouse, they're going to go to the bottom here into turn 1 and 2. They're going to get up to 2nd and 3rd. Can they get by Jones? Yes, they can. Stenhouse up to 2nd. Kurt Busch still way out in front. Quinn Houff trying to make something happen here. He goes up to 2nd. Logano, Stenhouse, Tyler Reddick back there. Looks like going down to the bottom. PJ McLeod also to the bottom. He goes up. Now joins Reddick down on the bottom line again. Oh, McLeod has a weird glitch back there. Kurt Busch into 3. Still the leader. Stenhouse on the bottom. How much does he gain? Gains a decent amount on the lap 34 here. So now the nearest battle is because Jones is 5 laps down. Yeah, he was like Brian Newman in the ground, but Jones was able to get out somehow. So Smithley and Briscoe, the nearest battle of for position. Jones is trying to get by Half, but that's not for position there. Bell going to the bottom. He's falling back. He's going to try to work his way back through the field. To the bottom line he goes. Here comes Jones. They're going to have a battle for second. Nope, third. Half pulls away. Logano's going to the bottom here, though. He might be able to gain some ground. Here comes a bunch of cars up through the field. These guys are going to have a battle here. Suarez in the Bell. Briscoe into Reddick. Where have we seen that before? Bristol Dirt. In the Cup Series. You can see them really spreading out here. Reddick down to the bottom. He's going to cover Logano. Into the corner. Reddick through to third. Is Stenhouse making any ground on Kurt Busch? Not really. 16 laps to go. Lap 35 here. Oh, yeah, there goes Logano. Logano through to third. Reddick and Custer now the closest battle. A lot of the drivers here are usually running up towards the front, especially recently. They have kind of fallen to the back or are out of this race. Chase Elliott's out, but I mean, other than that, a lot of the winners actually are still in this race, but they're running towards the back. Like, if you go back here, you'll see Christopher Belli's had a pretty good season. Justin Haley. See your Chastain, Truex. They've been doing pretty good. Is there anybody else I'm missing? Quinn Howell kind of is towards the back here. Ryan Preece. So, definitely a different day than what you would expect if you look at the points. But, Logano now to the bottom with Alfredo. How much do they gain on Stenhouse? LaJoie and Balicki coming here. 15 laps to go. Logano trying to gain on Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Logano into the draft, trying to catch up to Stenhouse. Kurt Busch still the leader. He's way out in front. It's going to be looking tough to beat him. Kurt Busch, he's had a pretty good season so far. So that would be great for him to get the win and finally secure that spot in the playoffs, which he has been running up near the top in the top 16 points basically all seasons, felt like. Oh, big lag there. Logano gets up to second. He's a clear second place driver now. Battle is for third between Balicki and LaJoie. Chip Ganassi Racing hasn't won so far, but with their 2 cars combined, they are one of the top teams. Based off of they only have 2 cars, so it's gonna be tougher for them to get high points between the 2 of them. But they both combined have they have over 300 points combined. So that's pretty good for a 2-car team. Suarez going down to the bottom. That's really good for a 2-car team, actually. 14 laps to go now. Logano's still trying to chase down Kurt Busch. Logano's had a pretty good season as well, but he has fallen outside of the top 16 in points. Suarez through to third. Language. Okay. Got his Stenhouse out in front. LaJoie trying to make a move to fourth. On Balicki. Not going to work. Oh, Logano stumbles there heading into the corner. Suarez on the bottom. Third to second. But still, nobody has made the charge to Kurt Busch, who has been pulling away here in stage 3. Came back from... He might be the first driver to come back from being 1 lap down. He might... If he can pull this off, he might... We're an hour down on the hour, 40-minute clock. 40 minutes remain in the race if we can't make it. If we can't complete the 13 laps left at the line. Logano falls back. LaJoie and Reddick up towards the front now. Reddick looking for second, side by side. 14 to go. Kurt Busch, he is really dominating the race here. Oh my gosh, one of these people. Okay. Let's take care of that really quick. Bots, really, what it is. Alright, let me take care of that report. Okay, alright. Okay. Alright, so we're almost through the lap here, but I just get a report. These bots. Here comes Corey LaJoie and Tyler Reddick through to the bottom, through to the lead. Tyler Reddick and Corey LaJoie side by side for the race lead. It looks like Reddick has a slight edge. And I think he does. 12 laps to go. Corey LaJoie now out to the front. They have gone to Kurt Busch and they have passed him. Kurt Busch back to third. Corey LaJoie, he's pretty far out. I mean, he's, probably like 50 points or so outside of the top 16, so he could use a win, but same could Tyler Reddick. He's about 40 points out. He could also use a win. Actually, no, LaJoie is 60 points out, not 50, so yeah. Both of these guys could probably use a win. And Tyler Reddick, he's now in front, but LaJoie is on the bottom line, heading into 3 and 4. How far of a lead can LaJoie take if he does take the lead? Reddick goes down to cover. Into 3 and 4. LaJoie, not as far down as I thought he was going to be, but he's still going to come up and take the lead. Kurt Busch and Eric Almirola battle for third back there on to lap 40. Justin Haley in the draft trying to catch up to. Here they come. Here comes the pack. Five cars under a blanket going for the race lead here. LaJoie leads the train, but then it's Reddick, Kurt Busch, Eric Almirola, and Justin Haley. Those are the top 5 battling here. McDowell, Bell, and Logano looking. They stack up into the turn. Almirola to the front, Kurt Busch on the bottom. Can't gain any ground. Haley to the front. Oh, big lag right there. They all spread out. Here comes Michael McDowell in the 34 car looking on. Kurt Busch back to the front. 3 wide behind for second. Haley now coming to the front. He goes down to cover Reddick. McDowell down to the very bottom as well. This could be a good finish here. It's kind of what it's shaping up to be. Justin Haley has a pretty decent lead though. 10 laps to go in the race. Anything can happen still. Tyler Reddick on the bottom. Can he stay down there as they head into 1 and 2, on the turn 1 and 2? He could be able to gain ground on Justin Haley. Michael McDowell up into third. Here comes Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick through to the lead. The 8 car back to the front. And now he's got a pretty decent lead over Justin Haley and Michael McDowell. Here's the pack. But, I mean, Reddick and Haley have kind of left them in the dust. McDowell is kind of in between Haley and the pack. But even McDowell and Haley, it looks like they're starting to fall back to the pack a little bit. Reddick is just pulling away here. And now he's going to run it towards the outside line. It looks like everybody towards the front does that. 9 laps to go in the race. Here, now can the pack catch up is going to be the big question. Reddick, Haley, McDowell, the top 3 right now. all three of the top three don't have a win yet. So they could really use a win. It's looking tougher and tougher for Eric Jones here if he has a chance. I mean, he's 5 laps down. So, if he gets lucky and overtime happens, then he has a chance. But, it's looking pretty much impossible for him to win. Haley going down to the bottom. Trying to gain on Reddick. Reddick goes down to cover. Balicki now down to the bottom. Towards the back. Well, not really the back, but the front of the pack. Haley and Reddick still looks like they're going to be running towards the top, heading into 3 and 4. It's pick your lane time now. Balicki down to the bottom. He's going to be able to get up to 3rd, it looks like, at least. Down and joins him. Big run for them. They're coming up on Haley and Reddick. 8 laps to go. But Reddick's still on in front. Haley's still pretty far ahead. Balicki and Logano seem to be in between. Haley, Reddick in the pack. Haley coming on Tyler Reddick. They are gaining and gaining. Justin Haley coming on Tyler Reddick. Can he find a way around him? As they head into turn 1. One car on the bottom line. They're way in the back. It looks like that's BJ McLeod. Oh, Balicki and Logano stack up the field. They come into turn 2. Nearly side by side. But Tyler Reddick's still out in front. Down the back stretch here on the beach. On straight ahead, you'll see Timmy Hill. Now on the left, you'll see Timmy Hill in the ocean. Joey Logano side by side with Josh Balicki. Oh, they're banging doors there for 3rd. Logano towards the bottom. Garrett Smithley way down low on Quinn Houff. Can't quite clear Houff for the spot. 7 laps to go. Logano through to 3rd. But they have fallen back to the pack. It looks like, nope. Nope. Quinn Houff and Garrett Smithley just caught up. That's all. But Tyler Reddick and Justin Haley, those two are the battle right now. Reddick still out in front. Haley trying to catch up. Smithley trying to find a way by Balicki and Houff. Oh, Logano into the air. Comes back down on all 4. Oh, wow. That could have ended disasters for Logano there. If he went over the banking, that would have ended his day. Haley now trying to make a move. He goes to the bottom. He comes back up a little bit. He's still a little bit further down the track than Reddick. Reddick trying to come down. Wait, where did Justin Haley go? Oh, he's fully side by side with him now. Haley's actually slightly ahead. Reddick pulls back beside him, but into turn 3. The 77 of Justin Haley pulls away with the lead. 6 laps to go. And that might be that race-winning move right there. He's really far in front. Unless a caution comes out, that might be it. The 77. Justin Haley, he's got the lead. He's just got to hope Tyler Reddick doesn't get to the bottom line, which he hasn't been doing. Reddick stacks up the pack, falls even further back. It's looking like it's really just a 1-car breakaway of Justin Haley now. And he's trying to get himself a win to lock himself into the playoffs. If Haley wasn't so far out in front, we'd have a pretty interesting battle for the win right now. But Haley is here now. Oh, here comes the pack. Here they come. Here comes a group of cars. We do have a battle. 5 wide, almost into the corner. Out, Eric Almirola through out of nowhere. Car on the wall back there. 5 laps to go. Bubba Wallace comes out of nowhere as well with James Davidson. Ross Chastain's up here. Now this just got interesting. The pack basically flipped positions, and now this is going to be interesting. Kurt Busch down on the bottom. Alex Bolin, Keselowski, and Christopher Bell running a little bit lower lines. We'll see if they can do anything here into the corner. They all stack up. James Davidson to the bottom. Davidson to the front. He's going to the bottom. all the way down the track. It's going to be tough to beat Davidson now. If he can stay down there, nobody else comes down there who's near the front. James Davidson's going to be the car to beat. Eric Jones goes down to the bottom, but he's 5 laps down. That doesn't matter. And it looks like unless overtime happens, he's going to be out. Davidson almost wrecks it. Keselowski coming back through the field. 4 laps to go. Eric Jones is out unless a caution comes. Unless overtime happens, Eric Jones is out. Keselowski. He leads the pack. He's had a chaotic, crazy race. He dominated the first half of stage 1 and then fell back due to lag. And just now he gets back towards the front and he has a chance to win. He catches up to James Davidson. A little bit through the turns, coming up on 3 laps to go. Does anybody go way down to the bottom? Somebody does. It's Kevin Harvick. Davidson still out in front. Another car joins Harvick down there. Is that Suarez? Yes, it is. Suarez, he could use a good points today here. He's the last guy in the playoffs on points. Many wide back there. How much do they gain on Davidson? The car's on the bottom. Not that much. Suarez through to second. 3 laps to go. Oh, did the car go off back there? I think the car might have... Nope, we're good. Track clear. There's Ryan Newman. So James Davidson leads. Daniel Suarez behind. Everybody in a single file line, heading down into 1 and 2. Big lag. Here comes a group of cars. Really, the pack. Suarez and Harvick break away. But the pack is coming. They all stack up. Keselowski coming. He's back through to second. And we got ourselves a race on our hands. Kurt Busch and Ross Chastain looking down to the bottom. Keselowski looking low. Kurt Busch way down to the bottom. How far back is he? Larson joins him. Keselowski also down the track. Remember, a few wins to also be in the top 30 in points. So, to get into the playoffs. So, we'll see if that happens. I know Larson's outside the top 30 in points right now. Davidson falls back. Keselowski through to the lead. 2 laps to go. Kurt Busch coming back to the front. Another comeback by Kurt Busch. Can he pull it off? Keselowski and Larson crash into each other. Keselowski and Kurt Busch way down to the bottom of the track. Keselowski comes up. They almost wreck with Larson. Larson fully beside him. Heading into 1 and 2. They crash into each other. They hold on. Keselowski on the bottom, a little bit of lag. With 2 laps to go. Big lag here. Keselowski falls way back. Cars literally in the air. They're floating. We gotta catch up to the pack. Did Keselowski's race get ruined? Yes, it does. And yet again, Keselowski goes to the very back of the pack with lag. But who's going to be the leader? Larson or Kurt Busch? Larson on the bottom. Kyle Larson to the front. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go at Daytona Beach. Kyle Larson, he's outside the top 30. Oh, nope, he isn't. Well, he's 30th in points. So he's just barely in the top 30. So this win would get him into the playoffs. But it isn't over yet. He's got a huge lead over the pack. But Kurt Busch still has a small chance. He needs to get to the bottom line here. Needs something to happen to Larson. Something does happen to Larson. Down the backstretch for the final time. Something's going to need to happen to Larson. Larson running a lower line. Kurt Busch now going a little lower. They're running the same line. The car is taking the lower line back there for a last-ditch effort. But Kurt Busch stays in the same line. Heading into 3 and 4. A little bit of lag. Here comes the pack. too little too late. Through turn 3, out of turn 4, Kyle Larson wins a chaotic race in the Daytona Beach. And there's your finishing results. But Hendrick Motorsports, they've been having a struggle. They've been struggling this season. But now they've only had Chase Elliott win, and other than that, their average points position in the standings is 25. But now with this, Kyle Larson gets a win, gets into the playoffs, and yeah. So that's going to do it for this live stream, guys. If